I don't know, I started drifting, started kind of slowly drifting into Mario 1-2 there. I don't know what was up with that. So, hey everybody, how's it going? How y'all doing? 200K! Big milestone. Thanks everybody. Thanks. Alright, so, to celebrate, we're going to engage with, yes, we're stream celebration. Sorry, I said yes to respond to Crystal, who I am chatting with via text, and she asked me a question, and I said yes out loud, but she couldn't hear that. So, Crystal wanted me to wait on Detroit, until she could be available, but I still wanted to do some David Cage, so I figured let's do Beyond Two Souls, hands-free. I'll show you what I mean, though you'll pick it up pretty quick what a hands-free run means for this game. All right. No, so all right. We'll starting a new story, we'll delete the previous save game. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yeah, you can only have like one save active at a time. I don't know where my previous save was, what kind of a situation it was in. But we'll also gonna tweak the audio a bit. Yeah, so we'll just go. And so I actually a while ago.
I was born with a strange gift.
Let's
the
get
ability to see what no human being has ever seen before.
So a while ago, I started working on a script about writing in video games. It was actually a continuation of the stuff that I started exploring in the ludonarrative dissonance video, where I was talking about, you know, I really wanted to do a multi-part deep dive into the language of video game narrative, and you know, and writing was obviously a big part of that. Like, so in ludonarrative, we talked about, you know, gameplay, and we also talked about, you know, we had wait, were these two separate videos, or were they the same video? Was the ludonarrative video the same one where I was talking about Dark Souls and intended play? I can't remember if I split those or not. I can't remember my own videos all of a sudden. But so one of the next one's supposed to be in the sequence is going to be on just like the nature of video game writing, and talking about like, okay, well, what does good video game writing even look like? And a central point in that was actually going to be looking at David Cage games, not because they're good writing, but because they're video games that are so clearly written. You know, that, and so it was going to talk about sort of the writing process of games and how there really isn't kind of a consistent one, and it's far more variable than you see in, you know, say film. Like, there's a lot of different ways that films get made, that films get written. There's a lot of different processes that people use, but you know, games are even more diverse and varied in that regard. The starting point, the finishing point, they're all over the place, and you know, video games tend to have a lot more cases where writing is done to essentially fill in or to connect already created things together. So like you look at Call of Duty, is it Modern Warfare 2 or 3? I can't remember off the top of my head which 2, the one with Burger Town. Yeah, wait, is 2 the one with Burger Town and the Eiffel Tower? Oh man, I can't remember. Those games all start to blur together. But so the Modern Warfare games after 1 are very peculiar in this, in that you can tell somebody sat there, like they came up with set pieces first and then they started working on the set pieces because they were going to take forever to build. And so they spent all this time, you know, the set pieces needed to be designed and scripted and coded and all of the assets built, and then they needed to be tested long before, like basically before anything else started, because it was going to take forever. And so then the job of the writers is to take these set pieces and fit them together. Oh, is the audio... Oh, just a sec. Let me check if...
Jody, what have you done?
So part of the reason why I would... why I want to look at the David Cage games, or... is because they are very much sort of working in just, oh god, they're clearly written. They're not well written, but they are clearly written. That there is a very strong authorial voice in David Cage's games, and so that makes them kind of helpful because in a way they're kind of simple.
There you are.
And also in that, then I also want to talk about auteur theory and how auteur theory needs to, or not, I don't really want to talk about auteur theory itself, but how the existence of and knowledge of auteur theory impacts people who see themselves as auteurs. Okay, so now it's time. I'm gonna talk about what a hands-free run means, so a hands-free run is basically just you do the absolute bare minimum needed to get to the next sequence, and whenever there's a potential failure point, you just don't touch anything. So it basically means walking around. It's walking around. Right. It's interacting with kind of as little as possible, and just letting it happen. What's the chat spoiler policy on Beyond Two Human, or Beyond Two Human, Beyond Two Beyond Two Souls?
Come on, Jody.
Wait, where are we going? I don't. I don't know that we really have a policy on spoilers for this game, because well, I guess there's two different factors going through my head. One, the game is fairly old, and two, even if we spoiled the entire game, it still wouldn't make any sense.
Here we are.
Like you could just tell people all the spoilers, and there's a good chance they wouldn't believe you.
Hey, Jody. How's your day been so far?
Pretty good.
It's really funny. So the game is told in an it's told out of sequence, entirely because otherwise it has no
It's just like a crown.
narrative tension, conflict, progression.
Oh, now you're a little princess.
Oh.
Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm right next door if you need me, okay?
Hey, Jody, can you hear me?
Oh, and yes, we do have a psychic child. So
Okay, let's start. Kathleen is next door, and she has the same cards as you. And we're gonna get her to choose one and see if you can tell us which one she chose. You think you can do that?
I'm not entering an input, so we're just sitting here. And so what this usually does, so this will give us a lot of the defaults.
All right, let's go for it. First card.
I think this one might be a mandatory input. Yeah, okay, this one's a mandatory input. All right, so we need to so actually, I guess here's the thing. You know what? I'm just gonna tell everybody what's going on.
Next card.
We'll get it right just because. Okay, so okay, so it does. All right, okay. Jody is not technically psychic. Jody is haunted by the ghost of her dead brother who
Card, Jody?
died in the womb. So, okay. Aiden also controls like crap. All right, square.
Next card.
No, come on, Aiden. I just wanna... No, Aiden, come on. Yeah, alright, we'll just get inside her. Just... No, come on. Squiggly lines. Squiggly lines.
Very good, Jody. Let's try something else. There's some building blocks on the table in the other room. You think you can make them fall over? Good,
Spooky.
Jody. Anything else in the room you can move?
Now we can start beating her up. Alright, can we do the camera? Yeah, we can do the camera. Yeah. What else can we wreck?
That's it. I'm sorry, but I'm done.
Okay, Jody, honey, the experiment is over.
It's locked. The door's locked!
No, Kathleen, it's not locked. It's probably just stuck. Give us a moment.
Get me out of here now!
Calm down, Kathleen. We'll get the door. You have to stop now, Jody. The test
No, I
is
don't.
over.
I don't need to stop.
I can't! You're not listening! No! Not listening to me!
Calm down, Kathleen. We're on our way.
Something's wrong.
Danger! Get out of there!
Yeah, take that, purse.
There's someone in the room! Please! Please! Please open the door! Open the goddamn door! Open
All right.
the goddamn door!
Jody. It's over, Jody. It's over. It's over.
It will never be over.
She's so gonna sue. If she's not psychic, why is her nose bleeding? Well, because, you know, that's what things do. So, okay. So David Cage needed to front load this game with potentially interesting scenarios. So you have, you know, the experiment where she's a kid that serves as your like tutorial, but also like, ooh, weird stuff. And then you get thrown like way forward to the embassy where she's now a spy. And oh, I'm trying to remember this guy's name. This this piece of unbuttered toast that we're standing next to is supposed to be our love interest, and it's really fun if you just like reject him through the entire game.
You look great. Most important thing, act natural. If anyone speaks to you, just smile.
So do you want me to act natural, or do you want me to smile?
I didn't know you had a sense of humor.
Only when I'm scared to death.
Ryan, I'm delighted you could attend.
Always a pleasure, Sheik Ahmed. I would like you to meet my assistant, Elizabeth.
I was unaware that American diplomacy was undertaken with such disarming charm. The pleasure is mine, Elizabeth.
Gentlemen, I give you back your host. We'll talk later, Ahmed.
Until then, Ryan.
He hates me. The whole time he was imagining my head on a stick. He found you charming.
I should be flattered.
Yeah, I'm gonna shake some hands, blend in, find somewhere quiet. You know what you have to do.
Ambassador, you're a sight for sore eyes.
I need to find a quiet place.
I'm trying to remember. We go to the washroom.
ممتع جدا. الطائرة السابقة كانت بطيئة. نعم، التسوق ممتع جدا في لندن. لقد كنت هناك في الشهر الماضي.
There is a truly amazing just picture from the press tour for the game, where you have Willem Dafoe and Ellen Page sitting next to David Cage, and he's talking, and they both just look so bored. So absurd. Oh, I know why. Okay, there we go. It should be less echoey now. I had turned something up, but I turned it off now. I checked the possible source earlier, but yeah. So what is the camera doing? The camera is waiting for us to input our commands.
Aiden, are you ready? There's a large painting in one of the rooms upstairs. Behind it is a safe. The documents we're looking for are inside. But there are guards and cameras, so you have to be careful. You got it? Hurry, Aiden. It hurts like hell when you're too far away. An office with a portrait of the Sheik. This is the place. There's gotta be a switch somewhere to move the painting.
Because you can't just go. Oh, come on. No, not that. It's the drawer. Come on. There we go.
حسام، اذهب والقي نظرة على مكتب السفير. حاضر، سأذهب حالا.
Shit. The camera was on. Oh, the guard's coming. Don't move anything or he'll sound the alarm.
أنا في المكتب. كل شيء في مكانه.
Gotta think. There must be another way.
Yeah, there's a couple different ways. Where is the camera? See, like, you can't just like jack up the camera. So we're gonna go choke a guard out. Actually, we're gonna possess the guard, right? Yeah, we're gonna possess the guard.
Be careful, Aiden. You know you can't touch other people when you're controlling someone.
حبيب، ماذا
The cameras. I told you to take care of them first.
Yeah, we were going to frame Habib. Come on. Alright, fine. Alright, where is... I'm trying to remember where the security room is.
العام الماضي كانت الأسعار منخفضة.
ألا تحس أن الطقس برد فجأة؟
أجل، أظن أن المكيف قد تعطل.
This is the place. Aiden, you know what to do. Crap. You gotta distract the guard first.
لعنة.
Okay. Nobody will be able to monitor the main office now. We should be safe.
Oh boy, this controls so well. I thought it was in the drawers. Or do I just have the wrong drawer? There it is. Don't ask why a ghost needs a button. I mean, like, you'd figure, like...
Now let's see if you can open the safe.
Like, why can't I just go inside the safe? You would think that that would actually be the whole point of having...
Make it quick.
Having a
I
ghost...
can't hold on much longer. Okay, now don't move.
Alright, putting the controller down, let's see what we get. We'll give it a bit to see if it's mandatory input. I think this one's mandatory input. Yeah, we're on like 4th cycle. Okay, that one's gonna be mandatory input.
هل من أحد هناك؟ الرجاء الخروج من هناك على الفور.
ولكن ماذا تفعل هنا؟ إنها مراهد السيدات. انصرف من هنا أيها المنحرف. Sorry, I can't do anything to help you. Good luck.
Who is that? I don't know. Oh hey, look at that. When she's on the bottom half of her dress just doesn't exist. All right, mandatory. so the letterboxing. All right, there's a weird discussion to have about the use of letterboxing in games.
Jody, don't touch me. I want to go now.
Right. Yeah, we're leaving.
There's a very weird kind of discussion that ends up happening around letterboxing in video games, because video games so often end up using it clearly as a band-aid on frame rate. Like that, it's like, okay, well, if we can occlude a third of the screen, or even just a quarter of the screen, then that's fewer pixels that we need to render per frame.
Jody, you've been back
And
for weeks. You're not going to back up now.
There's a contingent of gamers who are offended by that. That
Just take a deep breath.
that anyone would render less than 100% of the screen, and that if you need to do that in order to get your game running up to speed, then clearly you're a bad developer and should be harassed out of existence. Gamers were a mistake. I'm kind of
Don't forget your present.
All right, leave him hanging. Can we? All right, no, that one's mandatory.
Poetry by Poe. It's 50 years old and very rare. I'm sure she'll like it. Don't worry. It's gonna be all right. I'll pick you up at 5. Have fun.
So, in general, for example, with the Order 1886, the Order 1886 uses letterboxing for the same purpose, like in order to get it running at frame. But I mean, the Order 1886 looks gorgeous, like it looks really good, and it actually then makes use of the letterboxing. So it's clearly within the Order 1886. It's clearly part of a much more complicated internal discussion about the game. So looking at it from both sides of saying that it's like, okay, if we letterbox, one, it's going to enable us to put more detail into every frame. It's going to enable us to maintain frame rate. But then if we're going to make that decision, we should then embrace it all the way through our artistic pipeline. That, we should really work towards it. We should build our framing, our cinematics, our levels, everything kind of, with an eye towards that. Where
Hey, Jody,
I can't really say that
Come in, Jody. Don't be shy.
Beyond Two Souls does that.
Right? Come on, we're in the living room. Some girls from my school and these dorky guys we could find. Oh, is that a present for me? Cool. Thanks.
I'm off, darling. Look after your friends and don't do anything stupid, all right?
Sure, Mom. Whatever you say. Finally, she gets the hint. Hey, everyone. This is Jody. She's in Unit 4 with my mom.
Unit 4? The paranormal department?
Ooh, what you do there? Bend spoons or speak to dead people? Stuff like that?
No. Woo! Party time! I'll get the beer. Guys, do the shutters. Girls, do the candles. And Jody, you can take care of the music. Let's get crazy!
All right, do we want to burn the party down? Like, we can go through and light the house on fire. Or we can just leave. Let's find out what happens if we do nothing.
Where's the music?
It doesn't matter what you like. They hate your music anyway.
under my bed for a week. Lizzie doesn't even go into my room anymore. She's totally oblivious.
Kirsten, you're a genius.
Jody, you want one?
All right, I think.
No, thanks. I don't drink. So. You don't know what you're missing, girl. After 3 or 4 beers, you'll see the world.
After 3 or 4 beers, she's like 12. Warm beers. Oh no, I've put the controller down. We're just gonna watch the scene play. We're just gonna let it happen. Oh, you want me to do the dance? All right. All right. We're gonna fail it. Yeah. All right, everybody leaves. 'Cause we're really bad at it. Everybody leaves. Yeah. I don't know if I can do this. I mean, it's I don't know. Like, what is this? Does it have it doesn't really have moves. Everyone. I know you want me to stop, but here's the thing. Video games are art. I don't know if I could more clearly demonstrate to you that video games are art than by starting this dance sequence, putting the controller down, and just leaving it indefinitely. Like this right here is an outcome that someone looked at and was like, yes, this is acceptable. All right, we'll just stand in the middle. So once Jody stops dancing, everybody else comes back over and starts dancing, but we don't need to move Jody. So we can just abandon her here. No, I ended it. I did end it. I did end it. Can we... Yeah, we can just... Alright. We can, what can we do with Aiden right now? Can we go... Aside from the fact that Aiden is like... Sorry, Aiden is just awful to try and control. Alright, can Aiden go... No, there's nothing up here. Let's just start wrecking stuff. Wait, where am I? Why can't I go through that wall? Wait, can I not go... Oh, I can't go through the wall. I need to go through the door to get back into the party. Alright, we'll make the girls cold. That's what we'll do. We'll punish them for their dancing by making them cold. Yeah, that's real. That's...
Guys, why doesn't Jody give us a demonstration of her super mega powers?
Great idea. I'd pay to see that.
Ugh, forget it. It's just a little bull. Yeah, come on, Jody. Show us what you can do.
Okay, Jody, you up for demonstration?
All right. What's the default? Refuse.
No, I don't have anything to show.
I told you so, guys. It's all bullshit. Right, okay, guys. It's time to eat that delicious cake, and most important, to open my birthday gifts. Actually, the cake can wait. I'm opening my gifts first. Love, Jen, XXX. Oh, that's nice, babe. I bet it's knee socks. A thong! Just exactly what I needed.
Now you can stop throwing bombs.
And improve your chances of finding a decent boyfriend.
Yeah.
My future lover wants
David
to date me
Cage
to make
writing
his life
teenage
more interesting.
girls.
What is that?
An old book. It smells funky.
It's a really rare collection. Poems by Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah.
What, did you steal this from your grandpa's library?
No, and it's really rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like your dress.
Yeah, that's Willem Dafoe. Like, keep in mind, Willem Dafoe. Willem was the one who, like, picked out the gift and, like, gave a teenager. Was like, yes, let's give a teenager a rare book.
Yeah. She's been following me around like a puppy all evening, begging for it.
Oh, and she's a slut too. I never wanted to invite her. My mom made me.
Yeah, she's a slut. A slut and a witch. We should, like, do something to her.
What do you do with witches? You burn them.
Ah! Get her! Please!
Oh, mistress of the obscure darkness, bring forth your mighty power.
Oh, I'm not doing anything.
Please let me out! From the first moment I saw her. I'm begging you, please let me out! Please!
Did someone say cake?
Please! I want to get out! Please, I want to get out! I'm begging. Yeah, let's get this party started.
Nah, come on. Aiden time. There we go. Nah, not getting you out. You can stay. Oh, do I need to get... Oh, wait. No, I need to get out first. Right. And now I have the choice. Yeah, revenge. We're gonna consciously choose revenge. I know we're doing defaults. We're not. All right. All right, we blew up their cake. Yeah.
I didn't do it this time.
Really good revenge. Blew up their cake. Come on. We need more things to do.
Shit, that's crazy. I'm getting out of here.
Don't leave me alone. Okay, wait for me.
The door, it won't open.
It's impossible. Try harder.
I'm telling you, it's locked.
Yeah, because any room that Aiden's in, doors stop working.
The windows. Try the windows.
They're locked.
Guys, this is a joke. It's real.
Oh man.
What was that? We have some really high intensity ghost mischief. Look out. Alright. I'm not staying here.
I thought we could tip over the candles. Or can we, but just later. We gotta rough everybody up first.
Help! Help!
Who did that?
Enough, Ida. I think they got the message. Come on, let's go.
No, we're not done.
I'm not staying here.
Oh.
Alright, what else? Come on, there's gotta be... Alright, wreck the TV. Oh man. Oh, right in the junk.
That's enough.
No, it's not enough.
We're leaving.
It's not enough until there we go. I still got... There we go.
Who did that?
What are you doing, Aiden? You're going too far. You've got to stop.
I'm not staying here.
The house is on fire. Let them out now, Aiden. Aiden, let them out now.
There we go. Oh no, he took a knife to the shoulder. Yeah, yeah.
Curse! Are you alright? My God, what happened? It's her! It's all her fault! She burnt down everything! She's the devil! The devil!
Let's go home.
Oh, it just ended. It just we hit a point. Also, it's not actually showing you that the house is on fire. It's just playing fire sound, fire noises. Alright, fine, I guess I'll do something. Or can I do nothing instead? Let's try nothing. Let's relinquish control of Aiden and just wait. Let's wait and find out. Thrilling. Alright, fine.
We're in trouble, so cut it out.
I didn't do anything. I literally did nothing. Oh, there we go.
He's gonna be taking care of me from now on. He seems really nice. Go on, he wants to meet you. Go on, hurry up. I'll be right here, sweetheart.
Alright. What happens if we wait?
Jody, he's waiting for you.
Can we just go kill Dad now?
Go on, hurry up.
What are our options here? Oh, right. Aiden could spy on them while they were talking. Alright. We'll move.
Hello, Jody. Come in. My name is Nathan. Nathan Dawkins.
Hi, Nathan.
Thought it would be a good idea for us to have a little chat, get to know each other a little better.
It really looks like Willem Dafoe.
That is, if it's okay with you, of course.
I mean, it doesn't move like Willem Dafoe.
Jody, my job is to study strange events and then try to explain them. Like the things that happen around you, right, Jody?
Come on, David, what's the default? Shrug. All right.
Your mother tells me you have an invisible friend.
Shrug again? Shrug. It's gonna be shrug.
This friend, has he been with you a long time?
3 for 3? Triple shrug.
Since you were born?
Press nothing to shrug.
Or a spirit of someone who passed away? Can you draw him for me?
Nathan says the same thing regardless. Like your answers for most of those don't matter at all. All right, let's give it a second. Let's wait. It's gonna force us. All right, we'll move. Come on, Jody, you can do it without me. You don't need my input. Can I do Aiden? Can I do... I should have plugged in a second controller. We could have done it like single player co-op. All right. Mandatory input.
Mind if I take a look?
Shrug. 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 Let's all just say the word shrug over and over again. We're just gonna say shrug. We're gonna keep saying shrug, and we're gonna use shrug in a whole bunch of different contexts until the word shrug loses all possible meaning. So just like really think about the word shrug, like SHRUG. Just shrug. Like this is a shrug.
Can you
shrug? Shrug. 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 Shrug.
Well, maybe
shrug. Shrug.
After we get to know each other.
Shrug. 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 Shrug.
Did he do that to you?
Shrug. Shrug.
No. That was the monsters.
Oh yeah, there's monsters. And now welcome to the CIA. Oh hey, it's Toast. Toast is back. Hey Toast, how's it going?
This is where you'll study and sleep for the next 3 years. Your training starts tomorrow at 5 a.m. Don't be late.
Alright, I don't want to say that this game is completely worthless because, I mean, it does have Ellen Page in, like, really short hair. Like, you know, there's a lot to say about this game. There's a lot of negative you can say about this game, but it does have Ellen Page in really short hair. So,
Come on, Holmes, keep up.
I'm not. I didn't. We're just holding forward. Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's
Find your grip. Use your momentum to swing across. Hurry! That's it, Holmes. Come on! I haven't got all day.
this is our All right, so there's the tutorial, so now we should be able to fail. And are you gonna? No.
No! Concentrate, for God's sake! No! Concentrate, for God's sake!
All right, we're stuck in a loop. Ugh. Okay, we just can't do anything until we pass this, so...
Let's start again.
Alright, come on, just let me fail forward, David Cage. Wrong direct. Oh, no, I gotta do it all correct. But now it's giving me arrows? Or was it always giving me arrows?
Let's start again.
Kapow.
Take cover. Aim. Shoot. Advance to the next cover.
All right, I hope you all enjoy. All right. Okay. I really hope you enjoy the concept of this CIA training exercise, because this is it. Like, there's... Oh. So, people kind of thought, based on the... Based on the promotional,
Not now, Aiden.
Based on the promotional stuff, it kind of seemed like this game was in fact going to be, you know, like this. Like that this was going to be the game. That a substantial part of the game would be going around with Jodie solving crimes as Ghost Cop. That you would be Ghost Cop. And you would get to do like tactical stuff, and we'll never do that again. Also, she's got to do homework.
Excellent, Jodie.
Excellent,
Okay,
Jodie.
recruit. Now get rid of those oil drums. Good. Let's keep going.
I don't know what direction that was supposed to be. If Jodie's like... Now I'm remembering that there's a lot of motions in the game that are like So it's supposed to be more natural than what they had for Heavy Rain. That it's like, oh no, you just follow kind of the flow across the screen. But there's a lot of motions where at the start, it just looks like she's like scrunching into a ball. So it's like, you can't really tell what she's doing. All right, but this part we can fail. Hit your head, hit your head, hit your head. Yeah.
Keep your fat ass down. Keep up.
All right, just holding forward. Holding forward.
Move it, recruit. It's not a fucking Sunday stroll. For Christ's sake, what the fuck are you doing?
You can tell it's a mature game for mature gamers, cause there's cussing. They do cuss words. All right, can we fall now?
For Christ's sake, what the fuck are you doing?
All right, it just makes us do it over again. L1, R1, up, L1, R1. Tap that X, tap that X, tap that X, tap that X, and shake the controller. All right, year 3. And then out of nowhere, tutorial on Aiden's healing powers. I completely forgot about that. Come on, I think my R key is getting busted from all of the abuse I give it in oh, there we go, that. I want to see what happens if we fail this one. Is it just going to send us back? Nope. Nope, we can totally fail forward through this one.
Take a knee, compose yourself, and go again.
Alright, I think we only need to succeed at the armbar then. Oh, nope. We, just move on. Alright, cool. mean, you'd think with a ghost we could just, like... Oh, come on, we got a ghost. We can do so many more interesting things with a ghost than just... You know... I don't know, whatever this is. Than knocking barrels. What's that? That barrel just made a noise.
Not bad, Jody. But if this wasn't an exercise, you'd be dead by now.
If this wasn't an exercise, you wouldn't even be able to open your big mouth, Ryan.
That's actually the first time they've said his name.
Holmes. You made it. Welcome to the agency.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Jody. Welcome to the agency.
Looks like you
Great
made
job,
it.
Jody. Congratulations.
Really good.
I don't know, the rain on the window's pretty. Like, they did a good job at that. Like, look, that's pretty. That's pretty. I've lost track of where I am, so... Oh, we made him cold. Yeah. That's what I live for. Making folks cold. Bestest Ghost Power. Chili.
Attention all passengers. Due to unexpected stop, please remain seated and do not leave the train. I repeat, unexpected stop, do not leave the train.
He was the only person, the black guy was the only one I was allowed to make chili. Everybody else, I could only, like, I could, like, knock their papers around and stuff, but that was it. Alright, any of these cops, can I make them cold? Aiden has reformed. Ever since he burnt that house down, he's like, no, I will only knock barrels and make people cold. He learned his lesson. See, look, he can't even make the guy cold anymore.
Wanted for treason? She didn't get very far. Looks like Nicole's coming back. Fucking freezing.
They used a cuss word. Alright. Come on, guys. Come on. Do I need to... There we go.
Evening. Routine check. Can I see your IDs, please? ID? Enjoy your trip, sir. ID?
The game's actually not that bad. It's not that bad at directing the player around, directing them to what they want. In fact, it pretty much relies on you
Thank you.
doing the first thing that you see. There are a few places where that totally falls apart.
Sorry to wake you, ma'am. Routine check. Can I see your ID, please?
ID? Yeah. Yeah, sure.
You got your ID or not? That's her. Freeze! Parker, search and cover. Well, that wasn't so tough. I don't know what you've been up to, honey, but you're through. All right, let's get her out of here. We'll be handing her over as soon as we get to Greenwood. Special Forces wants a word with her. I don't know what she's done exactly, but it sounds like some seriously heavy shit.
They brought in the army just for her. Next time they need to catch a girl, they should just come straight to us.
Yeah, right. Well, listen, I'm gonna go check out what time we get in. Don't leave that door, okay?
Don't worry, she ain't flying away.
All right. All right, I guess we need to move. Isn't she with the CIA? Well, that's the thing. That's the mystery. We just finished CIA training and now she's wanted for treason? What?
Get me out of here.
Can we make him cold? We can't make him cold. We can choke him out, though. I wonder what happens if we wait. Like, what is there? Also, hey girl, you just got a free upgrade to a sleeper car. I mean, that's like 50 bucks. Minimum. Like, at least. That's at least a $50 upgrade. Yeah, all you needed was to get arrested. Get arrested, free $50 free upgrade to a sleeper car. $100. Elisar's saying that it's at least $100 upgrade. So, I mean, just more value. Yeah, I feel like something would have happened by now.
Lock him in another compartment.
I mean, you can't really lock him. Oh, I guess we can knock him out. That'll do it. Yeah, we can just give him a concussion.
The window, Aiden.
What about the window? I don't know about that. That seems like a bad idea. That seems like a really, really bad idea. Let's just think about this for a sec. Like, let's just really consider before... Alright.
I need you now.
Alright, come on.
It's okay.
There we go.
It's okay.
Oh man, I forgot navigating
No.
through
gotta get out
these
of here before
really
they come
stupid woods. Where we get attacked by police dogs.
Go around the other side!
Oh, fuck.
What are you waiting for? Fan out! 10-foot gap! Think I see her!
Oh, I think we're at some mandatory input. Alright. Yeah, definitely at some mandatory input. Yeah. Yeah, definitely at some mandatory input. Okay.
Hold your fire! Hold your fire! We got it!
Yeah, you shot her.
She's not gonna get away! Go around the other side!
There we go.
Control those fucking dogs! Finally got you.
Unit 18, I read you.
A special forces unit is heading in your direction. They will take the fugitive into custody.
Copy. They're coming for you, honey. I hope you enjoyed the ride.
You've got to get me out of here.
All right. Who wants to kill a man?
Help me, Aiden.
Actually, I guess there's a moment where I could have waited longer just to see if anything happened. I'm pretty sure nothing happens.
Just what I need.
Like, I think that's another one where you just sit there. You just sit there forever.
Look at that! It just flipped over.
Also, yes, Aiden is strong enough to just... He can flip cars. He can flip cars. All right. Hands free. Oh, I unplugged. Confirm. All right. All right, what's gonna happen? Okay, it's actually like really hard. It's really hard to just sit at like minimum speed. I'm trying to find some way of just like... Alright, maybe... Alright, I know. Here, one sec. Let me grab... But you gotta hold it gently, but at like just the right spot. So, I'm gonna... Just give me a sec. I'm getting some tape. Because it's going to be easier to control tension with tape than with a rubber band. Oh no, too much, too much. Just a bit more. Just a bit. No. Alright, that's pretty good. There we go. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go get something to drink, maybe just grab some nibbles, and yeah, we'll see where we are when I get back. Oh. Lost tension. Oh boy, the controller got really jumpy at one point there. What happened? Oh God. This is the greatest moment of my life. This is just... Oh. Oh wait, that camera punch in. Look at that, all dramatic. That... Alright, beware of deer. Oh, yeah. Oh. I think this right here might be the greatest video game footage ever. Like, in the history of all games, this right here is the best. All right, almost there we go. Back to the right-hand side of the road. All right. Oh, we're drifting back to the right again. Come on, Jody. Drift left. Drift left. Oh.
Hold your position.
I love this SWAT guy, how he's supposed to feel significant, like he's supposed to know who he is or care in some way.
Straight through. Are you ready, Aiden?
Oh, I guess I need to take my R2, my R2 tape off. All right, let's give it one more cycle. Let's give it one more cycle. And all right, R1, vroom.
Let's go. I need you now.
All right. What happens if we do nothing? Oh man.
This is team leader. Target extracted. ETA 0500.
Roger that. We'll be expecting you.
Do something. Please, we gotta get out of here.
No, that's not a fail.
You sure she's not gonna wake up? I gave her a shot that would knock out an elephant. Did you see what
It's
happened
not
out
a
there?
no.
I mean,
It's not a fail because
Think she's some kind of mutant?
if you do jump the
Just don't want to be there when she wakes up.
the motorcycle, she just crashes anyway. Like she goes over and then like wipes out and they pick her up. All right.
The tires.
The tires. Well, we could blow the tires or we could kill the driver. What do you think? Blow the tires or kill the driver? Oh, it's
27-hour battery suspect is at 318 East 3rd Street. Is that related?
Hey, easy, fella. What's the hurry? Hey, slow the fuck down.
Hey, get off my back. You can't just see I'm driving.
Eyes on the road.
No, I want the other guy. SWAT guy. What can I do? Oh, I can make him chilly. I can make SWAT guy chilly. All right. What can I do with you? Oh, yeah.
Tell them to leave me the fuck alone. Because next time, I'll kill everyone.
Oh, wait. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Sorry. Yes. Okay. Okay. Right. Now I remember. Now I remember.
I think they get the message.
If you jump... Okay. I actually kind of sort of regret not jumping with the motorcycle now. So if you jump with the motorcycle, you get to this town and then you like wreck the town and crash a helicopter, and then they have that little exchange, tell them I'm killing everyone. Whereas if you don't, then you just end up in the car and then you crash the car and then that happens. So yeah, all right. There's more chaos. There's more havoc if you actually make it to the town.
Hey, honey, you can't spend the whole day looking out the window. Why don't you find something to do?
You really got to figure that Ellen Page's that her action instructions, her directions were things along the lines of, no, too much emotion. Pull it back a bit. She's like, I'm barely emoting. It's like, pull it back, Ellen. Just pull it back. Less. Give me less. Ellen, you're giving me so much, and I just want less. All right, David. Less. Just less. Just give me less. Less is more, Ellen. Less is more. Just give me less. I don't remember the outcome of this scene, but I seem to recall you can, like, go outside, so... Let's draw a picture. Am I... Wait, there was an interaction. There we go. All right.
No, I didn't. Mom is gonna be mad if we mess with her stuff.
Is Jody working?
Can we kill Dad?
Jody, honey, would you do me a favor? Could you get me a bottle of oil from the garage?
Sure, no problem.
Yes. Let's wreck his stuff. Yeah.
What's wrong with this thing now? Don't you have something better to do?
Yeah, screw you, Dad. You're an awful person. You're a terrible father.
Leave him alone.
Oh, also, these aren't our real parents anyway. You're not my real dad. You're literally not my real dad. Alright, where's the oil? Eh. Their garage is not well. Where? Okay, we're looking for like cooking oil, right? Oh, there it is. Like I thought it was at the end of the thing, and it was. I just wasn't standing close enough to get the interaction prompt. All right, time for spooky stuff. The door is gonna close. but we got there before it did. Actually, that's I will give David Cage this. Like he is actually not untalented at creating tension inside a scene. If you buy in to his worlds and his characters, then he can do an effective job at creating tension inside a scene. It's just that relies on you know, buying in. Unfortunately, by this point of Beyond Two Souls, I had started to check out pretty hard already. So yeah, Heavy Rain managed to hold it a lot longer. Actually, I still.
Jody, where are you going? The yard's the other way, honey.
I mean, well, technically the yard's all around your house. Like, you've got a lot of yard, and you don't have a fence, so.
I'm going.
Yeah, Heavy Rain doesn't really collapse until you've started to really pull it apart. Like until the end, until you've like it didn't start to collapse for me until I'd, you know, played it several times and done every ending and, you know, just kind of you know, pushed it to its limits. It's still like, it's not flawless by any means, but I think Heavy Rain is actually pretty defensible. Like there's a lot of stuff in there that I think is well done, and it certainly had enough promise that I was excited for Beyond Two Souls. And then Beyond Two Souls is it's basically all of the bad parts of Heavy Rain and none of the good parts.
Hey, did you hear that? Came from the street.
So of the games, I haven't played Omicron. I haven't I don't have a copy of Omicron. I don't know anyone with a copy of Omicron. I'm trying to track one down. Unfortunately, it's a somewhat difficult game to get your hands on nowadays. But I do have a copy of Fahrenheit. I think, yeah, we've got a copy under the title Indigo Prophecy on PS2, and I guess that one's also available on Steam now. Like they did a reissue of that. That one I haven't finished, but I've played a little bit of it. I started playing it and then was like, nah, I should save this for stream sometime. And it's it actually, like, it has a very compelling opening. Oh, Omicron is on Steam and GOG. Okay.
He's hiding back there.
Gotcha.
Ow. I think I just found a way to have some fun.
I'm gonna make you pay for that. Take that.
Okay, I know we're not supposed to. Come on, we'll just play for 5 minutes and come back. Mom will never know.
Hey, wait for me. Hey, you can't get me.
He's hiding back there. Aiden. Aiden, you're the best. Stop! Stop it! He's over there!
Hey, Jody, want to play with us? Come on, hurry up and hide then. You're gonna get cream.
Ow, ow, that's cold! Ow! Come on, idiots! Attack me!
Hey, you can't get me!
Show yourself, dummy!
It hit you right in your face.
Ah!
Miss me!
Ow, ow, that's cold! He's hiding back there!
Hey, you missed me! He's over there! You're a dead little girl! I got you!
No, no! Let go of me! No, no, stop!
Ah, face wash. Face wash. Ah. Oh, bad memories. Bad memories. Are our only... Yeah.
Did you see that? She nearly killed me! You know what she did
Jody.
to me? She's a witch! A dirty, rotten witch!
What's going on here?
She's a witch! I'm telling you! Jody Holmes is a witch!
Come on, let's go. Come on. Get in the house.
What happened?
What were you doing in the street? You know you're not allowed to leave the yard.
I saw the other kids playing. I just wanted to have some fun.
What did you do to that boy?
Philip.
I didn't do anything. I didn't did it. He was trying to defend me. He thought...
I'm sick and tired of your stories. Jody, this time you're really gonna get it.
No!
You go to your room. Now!
Try to get some sleep, sweetheart. Everything will be better in the morning, okay? Night-night.
I don't know if we can outright kill Dad, but we can definitely choke him. We can definitely choke Dad.
They're gonna get me.
And you know monsters don't exist. But I'll leave the light on.
I don't know if you can kill, though.
Get some sleep.
We can choke, but I don't know about kill. Oh, let's go watch them fight. Is this where we can go into their room and... No. Oh, they're down. Alright, are they just right underneath me? There it is, yeah.
She's just a little girl.
Little girl? You've seen what you can do, right? Susan, that's no little girl. Susan, that's a monster.
Don't you dare talk about her like that.
The things that are happening around her, they're not normal, and they're getting stronger. For the love of God, Susan, what's to stop her from turning on us?
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Susan, that thing is like an uncontrollable animal. We have no idea what it's capable of. Look, we have a demon living with us right under our own roof. Susan, this is gonna stop.
She can mess with
and it's gonna
computers,
stop
Susan.
now.
She can knock boards.
Crazy or dead.
She can get revenge on me when I try to hit her.
After a little girl, Susan, but not
I will
this.
not tolerate a woman who can fight back. What if she turns on us? You've seen how I treat her.
There's no reason to be scared, Aiden. We're going to sleep, and nothing is gonna happen.
Jody!
Come on, big strong man. There you go.
Are you all right? Oh my God. What happened, sweetheart?
You told me monsters didn't exist. You were wrong, Mommy. You were wrong.
Jody, get up.
Huh? What's going on?
Get dressed. I'll explain in the car.
I sold you to the CIA.
The DPA has launched a program to study the other side, the infraworld as they call it. They've created a condenser, a machine to open a rift to what lies beyond.
Opened a passage? To Aiden's world?
Something happened last night. Entities got through the rift and we couldn't shut down the condenser. Everybody in the building was slaughtered. None of the rescue teams came back. They called and asked for your help. I told them you were just a child, that it was too dangerous. But they know only you know how to deal with what lies beyond the rift.
All right, I said that my buy-in had largely had been falling apart. This was where it fell apart. This was where it fell apart.
Jody, if you don't want to do it, just say.
Because this was the point where we were playing the game, where I was just like, I don't know, let's find out what happens if you do nothing.
I'll do it.
The moment that it's like we're hours into the game, they're just like the infra world, and it's like, wait a second, what we're taking? We're what?
Nathan, this is crazy. You can't send her in there. What are you thinking?
I don't understand. She's the only one that can stop this.
We got any information coming out of there yet? Is that the girl?
I'm sorry, miss. You can't come here.
She can go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But yes, so they built a literal portal to the afterlife, and
Okay, let me see.
oh,
It's going to be okay. What could that be? They're not telling us everything.
These levels, nobody
I kind of just really want to tell you how the game ends.
The condenser is in the lower basement. You need to find the control room. That's all they could tell me. Jody, the entities around the rift, they're not like Aiden. They're from the depths of the other side. We know almost nothing about them.
I've been living with an entity that I know nothing about since the day I was born.
All right, so
I get it.
So after in the linear timeline, after this event, Willem goes off. Nathan goes and starts a second facility where he builds an even bigger condenser because he's gonna get it right this time, because he wants to he wants to see his dead wife and daughter again. And oh my god, there's a scene where Jody goes to visit him at the facility, and he's like, I did it, I perfected it, I not only figured out how to get it to work, I could find specific people and trap them. And he like opens this sliding door on the side of his office, where it's the eternal souls of his dead wife and daughter, like trapped in this containment field, screaming in pain.
The elevator's stuck.
And he's like, look, I have them back. They're like, Nathan, let us go. So now the scene, like, okay, it's one of those moments that is simultaneously kind of like really great, but also, you know, terrible. It's so trashy and just like, what? And also part of it is that it comes like completely out of nowhere. That it's like, there's the only kind of indication that you get that Nathan has any sort of damage like that is if you're like, it's like, oh, well, you see the pictures of his wife and kids. But otherwise, it's like Jody shows up and she's like, hey, and they're like walking around and they're just chatting like old times. And then he's like, oh, by the way, I'm frickin' crazy. I've lost my mind. So yeah, we need to read the memories of the dead so that we know we need to go to the basement.
Go. Nothing but death in there.
Try to open it from the other side.
So
I know. I can feel it too.
part of why this was the scene that where my buy-in just kind of died is because it goes from actually a not that bad sort of puzzle moment, like, okay, we've been going through a lot of the game already, like a pretty substantial amount, and it's not until now that it's finally like, okay, here you go, some actual, like, puzzle solving stuff in an interesting way. And if the game were a lot more like this, you know, if it were linear, if it revolved around a single kind of, you know, or just a couple kind of longer scenarios that were like this, where it was, you know, very sort of adventure game puzzle, like it's like you need to go around and you need to like do, you know, you need to find all the pieces and you know, stuff like that. Like if it had, you know, more puzzle type stuff, it would have been actually pretty good. You know, potentially it would have been potentially pretty solid. But so what ends up happening though is you end up with something that sort of looks like puzzle, but ultimately sort of just isn't. And then you'll see at the end.
concentration of energy, which allows us to open a temporary breach between the
From my understanding of things, David Cage gets a lot of grant money. What do you mean no point in doing that? What do you mean there's no point in breaking the window? What are you talking about? So this is, yeah.
Wait, let's go.
And then, no, let's do it. Let's do it. He already broke the... So there's 2 windows you can break. Just... See, we got choices matter. We got branching paths. We got multiple solutions to problems. Look at that. Siphon those memories. Am I not siphoning them hard enough? Come on. So what did we learn? We learned that there's a fire extinguisher around the corner. Which I guess in this case is actually meaningful because the fire extinguisher is on the other side of the fire. Aiden's fireproof.
Fire extinguisher.
I bet you have to sweep the fire. I bet you have to sweep the spray from side to side. But I'm really enjoying how she's not animated at all. Like zero animation. Zero animation right now.
I work with Professor Dawkins.
The entities. They invaded the laboratory. Creatures from the depths. I managed to hide, but they're still here. I know they're still here.
Try to get to the elevator. It's working now. You should be able to get out.
You're staying here? But those things will kill you.
I'm not alone.
We always face death alone.
Oh, I haven't touched anything in a while now. I haven't touched anything in a while. So this is all failure path. And so that's how failure path often ends up going, is that things will just go badly, and then Aiden will just like end it, and then you have to heal Jodie. Also, Jodie's first kill was, you know, ramming a shard of steel through, like, clear through someone's throat. Like, that came, like, at least a foot out the back of that dude's neck.
For Christ's sakes! Entities can go through matter! This won't stop them!
Sorry, can't take that chance.
The edge. And that taught us nothing, actually. Like we didn't learn anything at all. Like that we didn't get a clue. It didn't indicate a puzzle or a solution. It didn't help us move forward. It just, you know.
Stay close, okay?
Jody.
Oh, we actually got a failure. Sort of.
We need a doctor.
Wow. Okay.
So sorry.
All right.
I should have never sent you in there. I was so afraid I had lost you.
Okay, so if you fail enough, she just leaves.
If they open a passage, there'll be nothing left.
All right, so if you don't fail out, then you go into a room with the giant machine, and it doesn't matter. Yeah, so we didn't reach the condenser, or yeah, we didn't reach the condenser. So, I mean, I doubt that changes the story at all. She apparently still shut down the condenser. We just didn't get to see her shut down the condenser. Or did they say it was that they said at the end they were going to blow up the building? I don't know. Now we get the homeless. Yeah, we're on homeless, right? Yeah, we're on homeless. Is hands-free section? I'm trying to remember where.
Nathan?
It's one of the other. It's one of the dudes at the homeless.
They're all around me.
Like the commune, isn't it?
I'm tired.
I'm trying to remember.
So tired. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Jody, where you are? I'll come right now, Jody. Jody!
Oh, when we're gathering cash. Right. Okay. So, what we learn here about the metaphysics of this world are that when bad things happen to you, it's because ghosts. It's because when you don't feel good, it's because ghosts are attacking you. Come on, man! I knocked your thing.
All right, who's there?
you'd never wake up.
Where am I?
You're in my place, kid. Not very luxurious, but quiet. Found you in the streets a few days ago.
Am I planning on streaming the whole thing? I don't know. I don't know.
Ah, come on, somebody had to. I couldn't leave you lying there, dying like a dog in the street.
We're probably actually gonna wrap up in
Understand?
very, very shortly here, because there's
Jody.
Welcome back to the land of living, Jody.
there's a moment right here that I think is a good encapsulation of the game.
Tastes like shit, but hold you up against the cold. Careful's hot.
How much longer would it take to finish it? Couple hours. I mean, if you go through and you actually, like, if
The streets, kid.
well, I mean, aside from the small amount of time we end up waiting for
Stay if you like.
the default text
I
prompts.
ain't got much to share, but whatever I got's yours.
Thanks.
It's probably not that much longer to just plow through then. Yeah. All right. So we got this moment here. So basically right now what you can do with Jody is you can wander around and basically contemplate suicide in like a dozen different ways. And crap.
We got nothing left to eat. Gotta do something about it.
So
You wanna see how things work around you?
you know what? Actually, can we... I want to try something. Yeah, I want to see if we can see, but look, we can already see that Broken is ahead of us on the timeline, a scene we've already done. So, is it loading? It is loading. There we go.
Hey. It's beginning to think you'd never wake up.
Where am I?
You're in my place, kid. Not very luxurious, but quiet. Found you in the streets a few days ago. You were in pretty bad shape.
You've been taking care of me?
Ah, come on, somebody had to. I couldn't leave you lying there, dying like a dog in the street. Understand?
Yeah, Broken's the train.
What's your name?
Or the train is hunted? Oh no, Broken is
Welcome back to the land of living, Jody.
The
Nice to have some company once in a while.
sheriff's office.
Some coffee? Strong. Tastes like shit, but hold you up against the cold. Careful's hot. How long you been on the streets, kid?
few weeks. Something like that.
Be about 3 years for me.
It's really funny if you go with truth there, because it's like, wait a second, it's only been like 3 weeks. So it ends up putting sort of the timeline of the game as a whole into...
I guess you can get used to
It's
anything.
really weird. It's really weird
Even live with nothing.
when you consider the timeline actually as a straight linear thing.
Parents? Crazy boyfriend, something like that?
No, nothing like that.
Problems with the law, huh? Nah, it's none of my goddamn business. As long as you ain't killed somebody, it's fine by me.
We killed a lot of people.
You got someplace to go?
Or at least a few people.
Family?
I guess we only killed a few people.
Friends? Somebody's missing you?
No. Yeah, I guess there is someone, but I don't want to see him now. Not like this.
You can stay here if you like. I ain't got much to share, but whatever I got's yours.
Thanks.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna show you what happens if you hit jump. So yeah, I'm gonna warn you, it's somehow as bad and worse than what you think it's going to be, because
Leave me alone. We've been running for weeks, and for what? I have no home, no money, no food. My life is a fucking disaster. I'm tired of running. I gave up. Do you hear me? I give up.
We got nothing left to eat. Gotta do something about it.
so yeah.
You,
So
You want to see how things work around here?
so it's just like it won't even it gives you this like, oh, dark and edgy option that it's like, look, you have this opportunity, you can just do it, do it. You can end it all. You can just do it, just end it, just push that button. Just push that button and end it all. Ha, yoink. So that's that right there is kinda is Beyond Two Souls, in a nutshell. And it's after midnight now, so I'm gonna wrap up. That was a fun 3 hours. That was 3 hours. So, it's really funny to me that David Cage likes to avoid game overs, but he likes to. So this is the thing: is that shouldn't even be a game over. Like, if you're gonna put that option there, if you're gonna put that option at this place, then that should be an ending. You know, if this were the Far Cry team, or if this were Yoko Taro, you know, that would just be an ending to the game. Like, it would end. Like, it wouldn't be a game over. It would be an ending. And you know, but David Cage doesn't understand. He doesn't want to commit to ending it there, in no small part because he's got this totally scrambled narrative that is kind of scrambled for no reason. Like this game is a great example of what people say when they use the term mystery box derisively, is that the scrambled nature of the story is there to create mysteries, but the mysteries that it creates are only created by virtue of scrambling the story. Like that if you play the story linearly, there is no surprise, there's no suspense. From like you figure out that from the character's point of view, like none of this matters, like at all. Yeah, like it's not a mystery story told in a compelling order. It's a non-mystery scrambled to make it a mystery. Because I'm trying to remember, like, at this point, oh man, it's been a while since I reviewed it all. It's been a while since I actually played it through to conclusion. But there's definitely some key pieces of information that Jodie already knows, or that she like learns before, like that once everything is like put back in order.
I would try here.
Basically, Jodie has like all of
feel more generous.
her information super early.
You know, Stan, I don't think it makes sense both of us being in the same place. I'm gonna go try over there.
Good luck, kid.
And yeah, I think that's a good spot to prop a bank for her already. Well, she's only been on the street a couple weeks. It's only been a couple weeks. It's only been a couple weeks. And the problem, I mean, she's only homeless because she refuses to call Nathan, or refuses to like let Nathan come and pick her up. And then the order of, so in game order, it's like homeless, Navajo, a mission where they, it's not Uzbekistan, is it Kyrgyzstan? It's one of the former bloc countries that borders China. Basically, her and there's also the date where Whitebread tries to, like, Whitebread and her have a date, and then there's the CIA mission. I can't remember the specific order that you end up playing those in. The CIA mission is basically like the last before the then like climax at the Institute, where you go into the afterlife. You go into the afterlife, and there's a bunch of stuff, and then at the ending of the game, like you get to see all the people who died, because that becomes the thing. So from this point on, a big thing in the game is basically whether or not characters live or die, like the characters around her live or die, and depending on the specific choices you make, you may or may not see their ghost at the end of the game. It's not the Institute, it's the center. Oh, and also, the other scene that I didn't mention is you go to the hospital, or the like in-care center where Jodie's real mom is, and you like siphon her memories. This sequence, Homeless, actually ends with Jodie gets like, so there's a fire and she ends up jumping out of like a 3rd-story window and cracks her head, and she ends up in the hospital with the head injury. That's why in the sheriff's office she has the scar on the back of her head, or the injury on the back of her head. And there's a sequence where like she can't connect with Aiden anymore, and you gotta do that, and then yeah. I mean, she delivers a baby, and yeah. I mean, there's still like a lot of stuff between now and then in absolute terms, but not a lot of plot. So there we go. So yeah, look forward to why is this not in chronological order? Well, I mean, the only reason why it's not in chronological, it's not in chronological order because he thinks that makes it more significant, and also because in chronological order it's not very interesting. Like it doesn't have a flow to it, but it doesn't have a flow to it out of chronological order either. So like, it's just write a good story. Just please just, oh yeah. Yeah, in chronological order, it's poorly paced, but it's not, this is the thing. In chronological order, it's really poorly paced, but out of chronological order, it's not really paced any better. So, yeah. It's, yeah. So it's just a pile of scenes. It's just a pile of scenes. Okay. I'm gonna pack it in. I'm gonna pack it in there. I'm starting to get rambly. It's late. We've been doing we did 3 hours. 3 hours is pretty good. 3 hours is pretty good. Yeah, Jodie's love interest is named Whitebread. Nicholas Whitebread. It's a family name. His last name is Whitebread. Nicholas Whitebread. So thanks everybody for coming out for the celebratory 200k stream. If you haven't seen it yet, you should go watch my 50 Shades. You should go watch my 50 Shades video. It's an hour long. It's gonna take you, if you start right now, it'll be 1 a.m. It'll be after 1. So you should definitely start it now so that it's not like 2 a.m. by the time you're done. Yeah. All right. Thanks everybody. Take care. We'll definitely see y'all on Monday, and there is a pretty good chance there will be a bunch more David Cage nonsense. In all honesty, actually probably a lot of adventure games and puzzle games and stuff between now and GDQ, just to make sure that I don't really screw up my my reflexes. So, and let me see. I'm gonna repost this great tweet about David Cage. I'm gonna check that. Oh my God. Yes, that is an amazing tweet. That is an amazing tweet. It's just, it's so good. It's so good. All right. I will leave you with that tweet. That is the perfect tweet to end this on. So, thanks so much, and take care. We'll see y'all on Monday for either CSI or Cage, or maybe both. We'll find out. All right. Good night.